Hello, this is Nicole Whitlock with the eCom Sellers Podcast. Today I have with me my awesome, the amazing, my co-host on this journey, the amazing Miss.
Kelly, the eCom mom ward.
Yeah, Kelly's awesome. So Kelly, tell me what you have planned this Thanksgiving.
I'm gonna be heading over to my mom's house. She lives a couple miles from me, but my son and his fiance are coming in, and we're gonna go meet the girls. We're gonna go all to my mom's house on Thursday morning and do the cooking because the girls do the cooking, and then after dinner, the guys clean up. How it is.
That's the way it should be, okay?
Mhm.
All right. Do you guys have anything special that you're going to be cooking?
Well, I'm planning to do a lot of desserts. I love to cook the desserts. So I'm gonna be making the regular, traditional pumpkin pie, and then I'm gonna try out it's a layered pumpkin cheesecake thing. It's like cheesecake on the bottom and pumpkin pie on the top. I'm gonna try cooking that in my Instapot. I love my Instapot. So I'll probably be doing that Wednesday and put it in the fridge to chill overnight. But yeah.
So my Thanksgiving is going to be a little different. I am going to have to spread out any cooking. I'm not doing any major cooking. I did buy Popeyes and buy their $50 Cajun turkey because it's already pre-cooked. So all I have to do is just heat it up. And, I don't have the capacity to be able to stand in the kitchen and cook for like a day. And then I just don't have my oxygen won't allow me to. But so I'll probably cook like the green beans and the greens on Tuesday. I'll cook probably the stuffing on Wednesday and just throw the turkey in the oven Thursday morning and be done with it. Be like, okay, and we'll have some other sides. But yeah, this Thanksgiving is going to be different for the boys. Let me just tell the truth. I actually had planned to just figure out where there's a Luby's or something and just go there because I didn't want to do anything. I was like, I don't want to cook. I don't want to nothing. But I was like, well, I got to work on my e-commerce business because, we're bringing up the rear over here. And so I was like, okay, I got to be around to do that and to load up the oxygen tank, go there, drive back. It's just a lot. So yeah, not doing that. No, not right now. So Nicholas walked in. We knew he was going to do that. All right. So Kelly and I are going to get after it. So this is the eCom Sellers Podcast, and we talk with you all about e-commerce news, tips, and more. And we try to bring you some information that's going to be valuable in your e-commerce business or on your e-commerce journey. So we're going to talk about the news and give you a couple of tips, and then we'll wrap it up. So what do you have in the news? The floor is yours, Miss Kelly.
All right. We'll start out with Walmart. If you haven't heard, Walmart has put out a program to rival Amazon Prime. And they launched it in September of 2020. And basically, you pay your $98 per year or $12.95 a month. And you can get, your free shipping, like with Amazon, like Amazon Prime stuff. And you can get free delivery of groceries and such over $35 from your local Walmart. So a good tip is if you're busy working your e-commerce business, maybe you need to order your groceries in. So having to spend the shop trying to, dodge people and buy your Thanksgiving meal, just order it and have it delivered. That way you can still be working on your business and you don't have to worry about fighting all that traffic.
Well, and I will say this, I signed up before I got out of the hospital. I'd already signed up for the Walmart Plus program. And so once I got out of the hospital, I've been using them nonstop, not just for groceries. You can have other things delivered and it's absolutely free. Now, they encourage you to give your driver a tip. So I do that. So if any of you are doing retail arbitrage, you want to grab a few things, you have the opportunity to do that. And I also switch up my stores from time to time because I have like 3 stores within a radius of me for delivery. So I'll change the store and pick up stuff from this store and have it scheduled for delivery, then change the store, pick up some. So again, those online arbitragers, there's an opportunity. They will stop you on some quantities, but they will allow you to order so you can have stuff delivered. So I just want to put that out there in the universe. All right. What else you got, Kelly?
eBay, for their holiday marketing, they aren't doing TV ads because a lot of people are, streaming nowadays. So they really do it. People watch stuff and they don't have see ads much anymore. So what they're doing is 3 pop-up stores. They already did one, and I have it down here. They did one hard to find sneaker shop in Detroit was this last weekend. Now they're going to have a hard to find collectible shop in Houston this upcoming weekend on the December 3rd and 4th. So that's not this upcoming weekend, but like 2 weeks. And then a hard to find luxury shop in Miami, December 10th and 11th. So they're very kind of like really niche specific shops, but hey, you can go and look at, if you're in those areas, you can go and see what they have, and maybe you'll find stuff that you'll remember when you're out looking for stuff to buy to sell, that you're like, oh yeah, I remember seeing that at that shop. Always good way to learn. And let's see. And Yahoo Small Business is going to be rebranded to Verizon at the end of the year. So, yeah.
I was not expecting that. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yahoo Small Business is being
Mm-hmm.
renamed to Verizon. Okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Mm-hmm. And let's see. Um, Etsy blames some ad blockers for missing Etsy listings. Some customers and sellers were unable to visit eBay listings on Tuesday. I had that problem. I was in the middle of work listing and I went to go check something on Etsy and it was like, sorry, nothing there. For about a couple hours, we heard Etsy. I was like, Etsy crashed.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was. And I was like, I know I had sold something. I was like, I wanted to see, what I'd sold, and so I can get ready to pick it and get it ready to go out. And it was gone for a couple hours. Luckily, it cleared itself up. Not fun when stuff crashes in the middle of Q4.
Wow.
And this will, I know you're going to go more over this, but Amazon is going to rate increase their hike their rates of what they charge sellers starting in January 2022.
Mm.
Yeah. As long as like, we don't pay them, so you'll have to start maybe increasing your prices of your items to cover that. Everyone's like, well, your customers will be upset. Well, it's like, well, either you take the bite or you're going to have to pass it on to the customer.
Well, here's the deal. The reality is that the media and everything that's been happening, it's not just the media, but everything that you hear, whether it is in the media, in social media, in the news, in radio, whatever, blogs and all that stuff, they're conditioning everybody for higher prices, period. And so again, you're going to have to pass off those expenses over to your customers. That's just the reality in order for you to make margin. You're also going to potentially have to get creative in how you source, where you source, so that way maybe you can keep some higher margins if you're going to continue to sell on Amazon.
Yeah. And they're also starting a new program called Upstream Storage um, to help streamline inventory replenishment. So, say you have an item that's been selling and it sells out, but your item still, you have more coming in. It just hasn't reached the warehouse yet. So, they're going to have a warehouse where they'll have some of your stuff already stored so that it can be automatically replenished and you don't have to be stuck in between waiting in between shipments of stuff being sent in.
Okay.
And let's see. I know there's one on shipping. We kind of went over um, the new non-standard fees for long items like coasters and golf clubs, and that's gonna start up in January. So we got $15 fee just if your item's over 22 inches. Yeah, so you might have to start looking at like
Selling
how
some
much,
smaller stuff.
yeah, that or like if because I know people make some crazy good sales on golf clubs, $100 for a golf club. I mean, a used golf club. And so maybe they have to start looking into maybe UPS or FedEx instead of the post office. Because I know a lot of them have been using the long triangle tube
Yeah.
to ship. I've used that to ship baseball bats.
Yep.
So
Yep. So something to think about.
mm-hmm.
All right. So what else you got, Miss Kelly? So shipping again. We talked about shipping is going up last week. We're talking about it again this week. You need to make adjustments in your business to account for these changes or these increases, and you also need to make adjustments in your business to account for Amazon fee platform increases. We don't know if the other platforms are going to follow suit or if it's going to drive more people to consider alternatives to Amazon as far as selling and all of that. But yeah, something to think about.
And also, the president has been not has nominated two people to take over um, the post general master general's thing. I believe that have some uh, history with e-commerce. That he has two of them that that he's nominated, and they both have a background with some e-commerce in it. So maybe that'll be something good for e-commerce sellers.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. All right. Anything else you got?
No, that's it for now.
All right. So I know we were supposed to share some more. I think my screen was sharing earlier this whole time. So it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. So I'm going to talk about a couple pieces of news. First, I got to get this window out. So let me just refresh this window. So Shopify is quietly testing a new search feature. I kept it on the screen for too long. New search feature that insiders say will frustrate, I can't get it, brands by making the app more like Amazon. So I went through this article before, but I'm not logged in, so I can't see the rest of it. But again, creating an app that's more like Amazon for Shopify is going to be very interesting. Very, very interesting. Kelly has been talking about this for a while, or she had mentioned it in the past, about the fact that the IRS is going to be if you have more than $600 in payments deposited into your accounts, that the IRS is going to be monitoring those, and so Zelle, Cash App, and others are going to be reporting that So be prepared. If you have not been doing your taxes or you haven't been doing a good job of keeping track and doing your bookkeeping, it is possibly about to catch up with you. So pay attention to that. So if you're sending money through Zelle, Cash App, and others, I don't know, send a whole bunch of $500 payments, I guess. But I think if it adds up to 600, then it's still getting reported no matter what. So you might want to look into that some more and see what that means for you. Because it says this means that businesses that make a total of $600 or more per year will be taxed as of January the 1st. So you need to be prepared for that. This rule is in place and in 2023. So when you file your tax returns in 2022, so you're going to file your tax returns in 2023 for the taxes and for 2022. So
I just want to say you were supposed to be paying your taxes anyways, because a lot of
anyway,
people thought that
yeah,
especially with eBay, they didn't send out they didn't send you a 1099 until you had 200 sales or 200 or 20K in sales, that they didn't have to pay taxes on that. It's like, no, you still have to pay taxes. It doesn't
yeah,
matter. You pay taxes on that first dollar that you make money.
yeah.
So
I have a gnat that is flying around now. I don't know why he's decided to come over here, but there's a gnat. He is literally flying in front of me every 5 seconds. Okay. So the next thing I bring these up in advance and then, the screen just kind of times out. Okay. So CVS, I got to figure out how to close that thing, but CVS is closing 900 stores.
yeah, they one down the road from here.
Yeah, they're so closing 900 of them over the next 3 years. So for those of us that go to CVS and source inventory, that could be interesting. Remember that there's a couple of liquidations that you can literally buy liquidation pallets. I know there's Walmart liquidation pallets, Amazon. We should do a session on that, but Walmart liquidation pallets. Target, Home Depot, and all this other stuff. CVS and Walgreens have liquidation pallets. So again, this might be an opportunity to buy a bunch of stuff from CVS. It also might mean that you might see some great clearance deals. So you might want to check to see when we find out which 900 stores are closing and when they're planning on closing, because sometimes they'll publish that information and I don't see anything giving us more detail right now. But since they're closing 900 stores, let's just see what that means, what that looks like, and when that's supposed to happen, because it's supposed to be spread out over 3 years. So this should be interesting. This should be very, very, very interesting. All right. The next one is so Open Store has raised $75 million to acquire more Shopify sellers. So that is sort of good. I know there's a push for people who want to sell their Shopify stores. There's a push for people who want to launch Shopify stores and get businesses going. So again, with Amazon raising its rates, this might be a good thing that more and more people are going to other platforms to sell because they're just frustrated. So let me just see the email that came in from Amazon was, let me close this. The email was November the 16th. So you might want to check your inbox, November the 16th, and it came out. And again, they're walking through a few different things in here, a few different justifications, blah, 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 words. So if you go down to the fulfillment fees, you're going to see it says we will increase fulfillment fee rates by 5.2% on average. Okay. So again, if you want to learn about selling other platforms, we can help you with that. We can help you with that for sure. So that's a reflection, they say, on increasing costs of operations. And then they continue to go on about other things that will increase the maximum weight eligible for products in FBA for small and light program is 12 ounces to 3 pounds. So again, if you're doing private label products, you want to be mindful of that information. I will increase the FBA prep service if you guys were using that before. You want to be mindful of that. So check your email inbox for this email. Again, if you want to read the top part, that's fine. I just come down to just give me the meat. That's all I really want to care about is give me the details on what the fee changes are going to be, what they're increasing to, what they look like. And then, how is this impacting me? So, new seller starter pack. That I had not. So we will launch an exciting new program focused on helping new sellers grow in their first year on Amazon. New Seller Starter Pack will provide a number of benefits for eligible sellers, including monthly bonuses for new sellers who complete brand registry. These bonuses will be eligible to sellers for a specific duration of time, and we will announce more about those in the first quarter 2022. So again, a new seller on Amazon, I'm sure that they know this is going to impact existing sellers and rates are going to go up. The products are going to go up. I hope that their AI bot does not go through and start giving everybody a hard time if people start mass increasing their rates because it says your price is too high. We all hate that notification. But in any case, something to think about. It says we will add free liquidation benefits for a specified duration. So again, just go back, read the email that you got from Amazon. It does have a lot of great information in it, and hopefully it'll help you to make some decisions on what you plan on doing in 2022 when it comes to your e-commerce business and your e-commerce journey. So I think it's going to force everybody to get a little more creative and figure out what they want to do with their stores, with the products that they're selling, how they want to sell. And there will be some people that will not make changes to their business operations. They will just continue on. They'll just raise their prices. But just know that your fees are going to go up and you're going to have to make adjustments in your current prices. So be prepared to send open a bunch of new tickets with Amazon about the fact that you get all those notices that your price has gone up too high, because they don't like to feel like that you're price gouging your customers. So just be prepared for that.
Yeah, but they like to price gouge us. I'll tell you that.
They do like to price gouge us. They do like to price gouge us. All right. So we will share more news next week. So right now we're just going to go over some quick things to help you this Q4, or actually this Black Friday. So 5 things that you could bundle this Q4, or we could replace that with this Black Friday. And we're just going to talk about them just briefly as a tip to you. Hopefully it'll be a blessing to you and your business. So one of them is grocery. Grocery has always been a great opportunity for people to make money because people are buying multiples. Like right now, people are buying multiple boxes of stuffing, and people are buying multiple boxes of mashed potatoes, and people are buying multiple boxes of macaroni and cheese. And so grocery has always been a great opportunity. If you don't have some grocery wholesale accounts, you should consider it. And you should also consider, like if you're selling on Amazon, piggyback off existing listings. Platforms that allow you to sell food, go sell food. So whatever platform you're selling on that will allow you to sell food, go sell some food. Kelly, you want to add anything to that?
Also look out for those special seasonal flavors of like candies and such, because off season people still want that pumpkin pie flavored Hershey bar or whatever. They will pay some money a lot of money to have that off season because they can't go to the store and get it. The only place they can get it is on Amazon or from your store or something. So,
Yeah.
So I got the day after Christmas. If you can't get to the store, go and get those special seasonal, because then it's like 50% off. Make a 2-pack. Yeah.
Check the expiration dates too, so you know if it's something that you need to sell by like April or by July or whatever, so that you're aware of what the expiration dates are. But candy is a big one. The flavored M&Ms. They got all kinds of flavors. The Kisses, Hershey's Kisses, Brock's. So people still like candy corn right now. Halloween is over. So again, if you bought a bunch of Brocs, then you're continuing to sell it because it's continuing to sell, especially on Amazon. Christmas decorations. So I don't know when's the last time that you saw someone walk into the store and just buy one Christmas bulb or one string of lights or one, like the only thing that they might buy one of is like the skirt that goes under the Christmas tree. But everything else they're getting multiples. They're getting multiples of the bows that go maybe on your reef. They may have multiple reefs. There's multiples of everything. So you might want to consider selling Christmas decorations and a variety of different styles and combinations, 2 packs, 3 packs, whatever, or putting together designs that go together. Also, the clings, like, okay, we love the window clings. So think about Christmas decorations. That's always a good one. And they are, some of them are small. So the shipping is not going to be insane because right now shipping costs are gradually starting to increase. So this could be a strategy that you use for 2022.
And it's not just like things to decorate a tree. People decorate their kitchen for Christmas with Christmas themed kitchen towels and pot holders and such like that. So you can put together a kitchen theme where you got the pot holder and the kitchen towels and maybe something else to go in there, and you got a little set.
Yep, the mitten that goes with,
Yeah.
get stuff out of the oven. So yeah, just there's an opportunity there. So go Google. Google is your friend. Go Google Christmas decorations and just start scanning through and making a mental note of all of those things that you could potentially be selling. Baking bundles.
Yes.
Baking bundles are just they're awesome. I like going to Big Lots. This is one of my favorite stores that sells baking bundles. I think Walmart started piggybacking off of what Big Lots has been doing for years. But they would have that kitchen mitt that was like decorated, and it was in not engraved, but it was in embroidered, and they would put cookie dough or cake dough or whatever inside of the mitt, so you could have that. Maybe a wooden spoon would be there, or whatever the case may be. You could do baking pans, all kinds of stuff. So Kelly, what other things?
Measuring cups and measuring, because everyone's, they're trying to do all this baking and all their measuring cups, especially if you have kids. The kids have taken the measuring cups and they're scattered all around the house. You can't find them because they're buried in with the Barbies somewhere. And the measuring and the teaspoons and tablespoons you can't read what they are anymore because the paint's worn off because you've been using it all year. So you decide you need to get some new ones, but instead of trying to find a cooking cups and the teaspoons, you put them all together. Yeah. And maybe put a mixing bowl in there with it as a bonus, and there's a baking kit for someone.
Absolutely. And it also makes a great gift because then if you get the whole thing together, what if you just throw in not just the mixing bowl, but the mixer. So you got a real big bundle that you can raise the price on because now you got a mixer in with the entire kit that you put together. And that would be a great Christmas gift to ship off to someone. So don't overlook those opportunities. Activities bundles. So the kids are out of school in some parts of the country. Some kids are still in school until Wednesday, but the kids right now where I am, my kids are home tomorrow and the next day, and the next day and the next day. So they're home for the Thanksgiving break period. And there's an opportunity to keep them busy, engaged, doing something. Activity bundles are good year round. You can create activity bundles for the holidays. You can create activity bundles for the summer. You can create activity bundles for after school. Giving your kiddos something to do is good. You can also have some activity bundles for yourself. So meaning, adults like to do things. There's some adults like to draw in the adult coloring books. Maybe they play cards or dominoes or whatever the case may be. So there's different types of activity bundles, a variety of them that you can run the gamut of things to keep people either entertained or engaged for a period of time.
Even make one for on the car trip. Maybe
Yeah.
you're going to grandma's and it's an 8-hour drive, and you don't want to hear, "Are you there yet?" every 5 minutes. So you make
Uh,
them a little bundle of
yeah.
games and such.
Yep. So activity kits are always a great opportunity because you need them all the time. You just do, especially if you got kids. And then clothing bundles. So we're going into, Christmas is around the corner. There's going to be a lot of people that are going to be buying. Like the first one that comes to mind for me is pajamas.
Pajamas. Yeah.
Yeah. The pajama bundle business is just $1 billion business. And there's so many opportunities put together bundles of pajamas. You can go after the whole Marvel theme, you can go after Disney themes, you can go after just generic. You can put together pajama bundles so people can take pictures because they like to take their family photo in pajamas. Like they even have the pajama bundles for the dog. So so that one's one that immediately comes to mind when it comes to clothing. What else do you have in mind, Kelly?
Winter wear, maybe
Oh,
scarf and gloves and earmuffs that all match. Or need all to have whatever the crazy animal of the year is, the llama, the narwhal, the unicorn, unicorn design or whatever,
the sloth.
the sloth, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's a good thing. Also, babies, they like to have the matching hat, the matching bib, the match, with the matching pacifier, with the matching outfit. So
The matching booties that go with it.
yes.
Yeah, they have all of that. And there are babies that will be born over the holidays. Okay, a lot of them. So these are all ideas around what bundles you can be making. So we want to invite you. We have a bundles workshop that's coming up, I believe, on the 24th, 23rd, 24th. Might be the 24th, and that's Wednesday. And we invite you to come hang out with us on Wednesday for our bundles workshop. It is bundles with a capital B, so bit.ly/ capital B bundles and then workshop number one on the end. So bundles workshop number one on the end. And we're going to be talking about why you should be doing bundles, how to make more money doing bundles. This may be your strategy for 2022 since Amazon's raising their prices and they got the new seller program that's coming out to help sellers get started with brand registry. So why not? So sign up for the bundles workshop. Type in bundles workshop one. So bit.ly/ bundles capital B, capital W for workshop number one on the end and register for the upcoming workshop. That is Wednesday. I believe it's at 7 p.m. Come hang out with us. We'll talk about it. You can watch it while you're prepping your inventory or checking your inventory or shipping your inventory or prepping
Okay.
your Thanksgiving dinner or whatever you happen to be doing. Come hang out with us and we'll talk about it. All right. And then last but not least, we invite you all to come hang out with us on Tuesday, tomorrow. We have an online arbitrage workshop. We're definitely going to be talking about online arbitrage strategies for Black Friday. There's some online arbitrage strategies and opportunities that people may be overlooking. Kelly mentioned earlier the Walmart Plus program, and so that's one. So you can go register for that at bit.ly/ capital O, capital A, capital W on workshop. So bit.ly/ OA workshop, capital O, capital A, capital W. Come hang out with us. It's a 2-part workshop. It's at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time tomorrow. And so we want to help you with your online arbitrage strategies. So come hang out with us and let's see if you can you will be able to use it to help you this Black Friday, Cyber Monday. So just how fast you're going to be doing research. That's the question. All right. Is there anything else, Miss Kelly, that you can think of?
No, not right now. Just everyone have a safe and happy Thanksgiving or Friendsgiving, whatever you prefer to call it.
Yeah. All right. Well, this is Nicole Whitlock, and that lovely lady over there is Miss.
Kelly, the eCom Mom Ward.
All right. And we are part of the eCom Sellers podcast, eCom Sellers group, eCom Sellers team. And we are glad that you're here. We do these every Monday at 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. So come check us out. Follow us and subscribe on all of our social media. We're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. We're also on, I think we're on TikTok for sure. We're on YouTube. So come follow us and come back and watch us or hang out with us next time. Type any questions or comments you have in the chat. We'll be happy to respond to those and invite someone else to join us as we share e-commerce tips and strategies with you every week. We're going to say goodbye